From the Mayborn School of Journalism at the University of North Texas, this is NTDaily News.
Hello, and welcome to NTDaily News. I'm Jared Rodriguez.
And I'm Camille Chappell. The measles outbreak in California's Disneyland created anything but a happy time. The University of North Texas Health and Wellness Center is offering measles vaccinations. Outreach Student Director Carrie Stanhope says it's an important vaccination.
We offer quite a few vaccinations. One of those is what we call MMR, which is measles, mumps, and rubella.
Stanhope says that most people have already been vaccinated.
Get it, at 12 to 15 months, and then you'll also get another vaccination of it, a second dose of it, right before kindergarten for most people, and usually that will cover you for your lifetime.
The shot is known as one of the most effective vaccines in the world. The center advises that if anyone starts to see measles-type symptoms, then they must see a doctor and isolate themselves. There is no medication once someone has been exposed. The patient would just have to wait until the virus leaves their system. The center has not treated anyone with measles for more than 15 years.
The University of North Texas Dean of Students is taking action to address food scarcity among its students. The UNT Food Pantry launched this semester. It is located in Stovall Hall, but will relocate to the Union once it reopens. Associate Dean of Students Rodney Mitchell says the vision for the pantry is for the UNT community to take a collective approach in addressing student hunger.
Well, our goal is to serve students as the best way we can, and we understand that there are students that are going without food, and there are students that are food insecure.
Students can choose whether or not they would like to meet with a Dean of Students staff member before they pick up their food. The staff is not only there to provide canned goods, but to accommodate emotional support as well.
Once they complete that check-in process, they can indicate whether or not they want to meet with a staff member, or are they just looking to pick up food from the pantry.
Donations are being accepted Monday through Friday between 8 and 5 o'clock in Stovall Hall. Beginning fall 2015, Oklahoma residents attending the University of North Texas won't have to pay out-of-state tuition. Instead of paying $10,000, residents will pay half of that amount. Students must pursue a bachelor's degree to qualify for the new Oklahoma tuition rate. UNT enrolls 74 undergraduate students from Oklahoma, and chances are that number will increase.
Coming up on NTDaily News, are Muslims unfairly targeted as terrorists? We'll explain.
USA Today provides students with valuable career advice.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Cheers.
Take time to be a dad today.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Last week, our Sherelle Sangalo met and interviewed the Imam of Denton Mosque, Muhammad Fuad. They talked about how Islam is portrayed in the media. Sherelle is back with us today to share part 2 of her story about Islam and media perceptions. Sherelle?
Thanks, Jared. Recent headlines are focusing a great deal about the extreme animosity some people feel about Muslims. But at least one UNT student wants people to know that 99% of the Islamic faithful are not terrorists. I spoke with UNT graduate student Hakeem Biso about religious bigotry and more. Islamophobia takes place all around us. But here at UNT, there is a designated area for Muslim students to perform their salah. Underneath the staircase in Sycamore Hall is where you will find graduate student Hakeem Biso doing his salah. He feels UNT's campus is open to various religions.
UNT it's a very diverse campus. You know, we have a large Muslim population, and which is an asset.
He's okay that there isn't an imam on campus to lead students in prayer.
If you want to pray, you know the time of praying, you know, I mean, it would be great to have the adhan, you know, but also we're not the only religion in here. There are people like of other faith as well, and some people might feel like there is some sort of, I don't know how you say it, like in English, this word, you know, but in French we say favoritisme.
Bisa believes UNT is a religiously plural campus.
It's more like a global campus, you know. You have a large international student base in here. You have more than 3,500, I guess, like F1 students. So we bring not only our culture, but also we come with our background and also with our religious belief.
He says the way Islam is portrayed in the media doesn't affect the way other students treat him on campus.
People that are wise enough to look for the truth, I think that won't change their views about Islam.
UNT is home to the Muslim Student Association. The organization usually meets twice a month.
Thanks, Sherelle. A University of North Texas club is heading to Boston for a competition.
UNT's Model UN is headed to Beantown and Harvard for the National Model United Nations Conference. They're representing Equatorial Guinea at the 4-day conference. Students will be involved in several global crisis scenarios that cover a range of international topics. Model UN President Connor McElroy says he is excited to experience a national conference.
I've competed regionally before, but this is going to be the first time to actually see what it's like on a national scale. It's going to be pretty exciting.
Members of the organization are raising money to fund their trip to Boston. The club's coordinator says several factors go into deciding a winner.
As well as your involvement in the resolution writing process, which resolutions basically represent the Assembly's solution to the problem.
Teams are expected to write position papers prior to the conference. The winner of the UN competition will be based on the attendees' performance and their position papers.
UNT's Model UN meets every Thursday in the Environmental Science Building. The conference takes place February 12th through 15th.
Expect mild temperatures and cloudy skies on Wednesday with a high of 61. Nighttime will bring a rush of chilly weather with a low of 29. Strong gusts close out the day with 20-mile-per-hour winds. And don't let the sun fool you on Thursday. Temperatures will be cooler with a high of 47 and a nighttime low of 34.
LinkedIn came out with its 5th annual list of 10 words to not post on your page. The site warns people to keep from describing themselves as motivated, passionate, creative, driven, strategic, and responsible. They also suggest to not use the words extensive experience, track record, organizational, and expert. LinkedIn says that these words are generic and will be taken for granted.
One word Denton residents love to hear is free. The ride-sharing service Uber is offering free rides in Denton from today through Thursday. This is just a trial period for the car-for-hire company. The business wants to fully launch in Denton later this month. City of Denton Transportation Director Mark Nielsen says the trial will gauge if Uber is a good fit for Denton. Customers can use the Uber app on their smartphones to request a ride.
Up next on NTDaily News, students at UNT share their most favorite commercials of the Super Bowl.
And the Mean Green football schedule has finally been posted.
No more pencils, no more books.
No more teachers, dirty looks.
School's out for summer.
What this place needed was better graduation rates. So we worked with schools like Henry Ford High, and now they're up 18%.
To help us do more good this year, go to unitedway.org because great things happen when we live united.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
UNT basketball had its ups and downs this week while football fans pull out their schedules. Sheniece Chappell is here with sports.
Mean Green men's basketball escaped with a 75-65 win against the Rice Owls Saturday night. UNT outscored the Owls 43-20 after being down 45-32 at the half. The 13-point deficit was the largest gap North Texas rallied back from this season. Senior guard Jordan Williams led all scorers with 19 points. This win gave head coach Tony Benford 37 career wins. That earned him the 10th place in the school's history. The Mean Green men will travel to Bowling Green, Kentucky to take on Western Kentucky. The Eagles fell 70-59 the last time these two teams met. The game is set for 7 Thursday night. And women's basketball just couldn't hang on in Saturday's battle against the Rice Owls. We lost 58-55 in overtime. These women fought long and hard despite the last-second heartbreak. Sophomore forward Ebony Jeter finished the game with 10 points and 12 rebounds, making it her third career double-double. And senior forward Brescia Wynn scored a team high with 17 points. Mean Green fell to 1-7 in Conference USA play. They dropped to number 13 in conference rankings. The Mean Green women will be back home Thursday night to take on Western Kentucky. Tip-off is at 7 at the Super Pit. And National Signing Day is finally here. Mean Green football has about 23 oral commitments who have agreed to sign with the team on Wednesday. Coaches hope the new recruits will strengthen the team for next season. Speaking of the season, the 2015 football schedule is now available. UNT has the first week off and will host 5 home games. That's all for sports. Back to you, Jared, Camille.
More than 1 million eyes were on the Super Bowl this past Sunday.
But viewers tune in for more than just football.
What was your favorite Super Bowl commercial and why? My favorite Super Bowl commercial had to be that blackout commercial because it scared the mess out of me. I was like, it wasn't expected. I thought my TV was malfunctioning. It was awesome.
My favorite one was about the glue. I forgot what brand it was, but it just made no sense at all, so I thought that was pretty funny.
The Budweiser commercial with the puppy, just because it was really cute. That was the only reason.
My favorite commercial was the Clash of Clans one. I don't know the actor's name, but he was like looking at the guy from Taken. It's like, I will find you, and something like that. But yeah, it was pretty funny because I like Clash of Clans.
My favorite one was the Fiat commercial with the Viagra pill, how it slipped out. I just thought it was really funny and very memorable. Sometimes when things are controversial, it makes people think of it more than something that wasn't.
Jared, did you enjoy the commercials?
Oh yeah, there were great commercials this time.
This time.
Thank you for joining us today.
And we invite you to join us for more news and information on ntdailyradio.com.
This has been NT Daily News.